Greetings, my dear viewers. It is I, Drayon, and welcome back to another video. This is just a quick one. Today I am going over a subscriber suggestion by Stanley Young. Now, I would put up the original challenge, which was a character challenge, and that was for a druid or ranger that could terraform the landscape to fit their favored terrain. And while that was a cool idea, and also I would have that comment posted right here on this video, we've been having some problems with comments as of late. YouTube's looking into it. They think it's a glitch with their moderator system, and it's deleting certain comments that it finds inappropriate or finds that it's violating the terms of service, which is kind of bad. But I have my own theory, and hopefully I'm wrong. But I think that we have a user morality error. What that means is that one of you viewers is causing some comments to be viewed as violating the terms of service by reporting them. I do not appreciate this. I love looking at all of my comments. Every single one of the comments that I see on my videos, I love to look at. So if this is the case and one of my viewers is making false reports, which I hope is not the case, please stop doing this. I will take care of any comments that are violating the terms of service. I will report them myself. So, with that out of the way, thank you. And let's go ahead and get on with this video and trying to figure out how to terraform with a druid or a ranger. Because you can actually do it with either class, since both druids and rangers have very similar spells and share the spells that I will be going over with you today. We'll start things off by creating a lake. This is for our coast terrain, because the coast is just any land that meets the waters, a body of water, and the smallest it can be is a lake. And the smallest lake, as I have shown here, has an area of 1,306,800 cubic feet. If I remember correctly, my research told me that it was a depth of 10 feet for a minimum sized lake. For the gallons of water, we're going to need 9,774,864 gallons. So, how are we going to create this lake? Well, we're going to need two spells. First is Move Earth, which has an area of 32,000 cubic feet with a height of 20 feet. Now, one of the things we can do with Move Earth is not only take this feat and take it and move it somewhere else, which that'll come in handy later, but we can also increase or lower the elevation of this area. So for this example, we'll just go ahead and decrease the elevation of this area, 32,000 foot cube with a height of 20 feet, and move it down 20 feet. The casting time of this spell is 2 hours. So in order for us to get the area needed, 1,306,800 cubic feet, we are going to need to cast the Move Earth spell 41 times for a total casting time of 82 hours. This will get us the area we need for our lake bed. Next spell we are going to need is Create or Destroy Water, which has an area of 10 gallons. So we'll go ahead and cast Create or Destroy Water 977,486 times. Roughly. We'll give it one extra cast just to make sure. And that will give us our lake, which gives us our coastal terrain. So there we go. Next up on our list is the grasslands and or forest, because you can use the same thing for either one. Now, we're actually going to turn a lake into a grassland for this particular example. So we'll take our lake from earlier that we just created and change our minds and make a grasslands, because that was apparently a bad idea. So to start things off, we'll need our minimum area of 1,306,800 cubic feet and 9,774,864 gallons of water, and reverse that. We'll go ahead and use Create and Destroy Water to destroy 10 gallons of water, so we will have a number of castings equal to 977,486 castings, and destroy all these gallons of water. Next, we are going to need the Plant Growth spell, which has an area of 31,416 square feet. And if we cast this for a certain number of hours, the maximum duration, mind you, we actually get to keep the plant growth forever. Which, yes, this does cause difficult terrain, but that's not going to be much of a problem, especially if you get some grass-eating animals in there. You should be fine. But the main thing you're going to need is some sort of vegetation to grow, which you don't currently have that in this dry dirt landscape. So I would recommend scattering some plant seeds, plant a couple of saplings, and you're good to go. Go ahead and cast Plant Growth 7 times for a total casting time of 55 hours. And you'll have a nice, beautiful landscape of green overgrowth. Next, and finally, we're going to go ahead and cover a mountain terrain. A minimum height for a mountain, according to my research, is 984 feet. We can use the Move Earth spell from earlier, which again has 32,000 foot cube area, with a height of 20 feet, and has a casting duration of 2 hours. So, for a total casting time of 100 hours at 50 castings, we can have our minimum height achieved of roughly 100 feet. Now, that doesn't exactly account for how wide this mountain is going to be, but I would assume it's going to be pretty wide in order for you to climb up it, especially if we have 32,000 foot cube to work with. Well, that is all the time I have for you today, my dear viewers. I hope you did enjoy this little bit of mathematics that I have for you today. We've been using it a lot in a couple of my videos in order for you to have a more enjoyable experience. Though I would recommend that whoever is doing this terraforming do this during downtime over the course of many sessions. Otherwise, you might get a couple levels of exhaustion. Also, you can take all 3 of these terrain terraforming suggestions and have yourself a mountain range surrounding a lake covered in a lush grassland or forest to have yourself a beautiful landscape. With that being said, this has been Drehan, and I am offline. Is he gone? Good. Salutations, my dear viewers. It is me, V. I have a couple announcements before we end this video. To start things off, we are continuing our trend of scheduling videos for release on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Also, Christmas is coming up, and some of you are probably thinking, geez, I want to get Drehan something special, but I don't have his location, and I don't know what to get him. Well, don't worry, viewers, I've got you covered. You see, we are actually getting close to our subscriber goal of 100 subscribers, or as Drehan likes to call you guys, downloaders. And actually, we only have 62 subscribers, so a very good Christmas present that you can give Drehan is increasing those numbers as much as possible. And also, it would be a good birthday gift as well, since his birth month is the month of January. Same as mine. Anyway, that's not important. The subscriber goal 100 downloaders actually has a special going to ride off of that. For the 100 subscriber special, Drehan has planned for you one boss monster stat block. For all you gracious dungeon masters that are looking for a little more of a challenge for your players. Also, a lot of our videos are under 10 views or just likes in general. So another good gift that you can get him is increasing those viewing numbers and like numbers. I would say having them equal the views would be perfect. So, if you are new to this channel and do like what you see, go ahead and make sure to press that like button, and also make sure to hit the subscribe button, as well as that notification bell, because it is said that if you press that notification bell after you subscribe, YouTube is going to make sure you know about any videos that get released, which it will probably notify you late. That's what Drehan's been experiencing with some of his subscriptions, but that doesn't really matter. What matters is that you know when a video is released, or at least roughly. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed, and once again, think about that subscribe button down below, and maybe get some more viewers to view this channel and see how much they like it. And if they like it, they might hit that subscribe button as well, and we'll get closer to that 100 subscriber goal. I'm gonna make sure to have this announcement in the next video after Rudolph. That's right, Drehan's building Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer, in Dungeons & Dragons. That's gonna be a fun build. Hopefully we have that video recorded for you by the time Thursday comes around. Until then, my dear viewers, or should I say Drehan's dear viewers, have a good day, and I'll let you go. Toodles!